Good morning, guys. Back here making another YouTube video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support recently. We're back at the shop. We're gonna get some work done today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna get done. Don't know how long I'm gonna be here. We're gonna work though. Since the last time I saw you, I did start greasing some stuff. I just stopped by one afternoon after work and just started greasing a couple things. So I did notice I got another ground up here that I don't exactly know where it goes to. So got to figure that out. It's the one by the steering box that's hanging there. It ties in with the like AC harness. So got to figure out where that goes. And other than that, I think I might get the water pump on today. And a little surprise for you, but I think Bailey and I are going to try and get the bed on today. So make it look like a real freaking pickup truck with the bed. And also clearing the bed out means I got a little more room to do activities. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in a little bit when we get some work done.
She got a body like a goddess, and she talks so sweet. It's like I can't believe I'm the one that she wanted. And if I'm really being honest, I know I could be everything she needs if she let me get on it. Yeah. So come here, baby, listen close, hold me tight, don't let me go. Girl, you know that I'ma want you all my life. So much left to do, except for falling in love with you. So I'ma let you keep me up another time, but please don't stay the night. Don't try to change my mind, baby, please don't stay the night. I must do what's right. Don't make me ask you twice. Ooh, don't stay the night. Turn into a fight. You know I love you by my side. Just don't stay the night. I must do what's right. I'm done being polite. Oh, don't stay the night. She'll always find a way around it. I thought she'd be gone, but when I woke up in the morning, she was laying beside me. She wanted, I can never turn her down. Oh, I probably should have kicked her out by now, but you're the finest of them all. Made me lose my self-control. All I wanna do is make you feel alright. You drive me crazy, turn me on, and that's the reason I'ma let you go. Cause you and I both know that we can't keep it quiet. So please don't stay the night. Don't try to change my mind. Please don't stay the night. I must do what's right. Don't make me ask you twice. Oh, don't stay the night. Don't try to turn it to a fight. You know I love you by my side. Just don't stay the night. Right. I'm done being polite. Oh, don't stay the night.
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious.
Alrighty, guys, checking back in with you. Got a couple things done since I saw you last. Tried to put the water pump on the front of this, and I'll show you why that didn't happen in a second. But I got the belt for the AC compressor on, got the idler pulley and the alternator in, and that's about all on the front of here. We got a truck that actually looks like a pickup truck, which is pretty cool. So Bailey and I got the bed on, and it's all lined up, and there's 4 bolts in it. So pretty freaking stoked about that, because it's finally starting to look like a truck. That is not how it looks right now. It's much lower than that, but it's still on the lift. So tried to put the water pump on. I wanted to use this one, and we got the thermostat housing off and open because I have a 160-degree thermostat to go in it, and had one of the bolts break off, and that's not coming out unless I tap it and die it, and I'll tap it, and I don't feel like doing that, considering probably take me just as long to fix it than it would to buy another one and go to work for a little longer. So I'm gonna do that instead. This one also had a low, it was behind this pulley, it was weeping a little bit, and I wasn't sure if that's because the weep seal is bad and it's gonna leak on me when I put it on, or what. So kind of threw out this idea, and then this one actually all came apart relatively well, which this is the one that was on the truck, but the problem is I have a little bit of play side to side in here. So moral of the story, both of these water pumps are probably no bueno, and we're not gonna use either one, I don't think. So the nice part about having the bed on the truck is there's a place to put some stuff back here. Last thing we got done, other than some small odds and ends, is the fuel neck is all connected and in the truck. So we do have a way to put fuel in the tank, and that's all hooked up, which kind of dumb. We didn't do that before the bed got put on, which we should have. So alrighty guys, coming back at you with another day out in the shop. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you watching any of the recent views. Thanks so much. Today we're gonna get working on the truck. I got a couple things to show you though. So a couple things that have shown up since the last time I saw you. I did order a water pump. This is a Delco one from Rock Auto. They're not too bad. Don't like their shipping, but it is what it is. Still cheaper than all the parts stores in town. And then the next thing that we were really waiting on is this guy. And maybe not everyone knows what this is, but this is the adapter from the 4L80 32 spline to our 140 NP 149 transfer case. So this is what we need to be able to put that transfer case on the truck. It was finally out of back order. I ordered it, and this is from TX Distributing Amp drivetrain products. They actually make them, compared to, there's some guys on the forum that want somewhere between $300 and $550, I think, dollars to take your stock one and respline it, whereas this one is a brand new unit, and it was like 145 bucks shipped. So pretty happy with that. As long as it's as strong as a stock one, I'm going to be very pleased with what I paid versus what other people wanted. So fresh water pump, got that piece. I also have, and I'll unbox these later and show them to you, but these are the adapters for the AN lines for the cooler on the 4L80. Alrighty, so here they are. These are AN line adapters, and it might be kind of hard to see, but this longer one goes in the back and this shorter one goes in the front, and they have a 90-degree like banjo fitting on them to fit, I believe these are -6 AN lines. So right here on the side of the transmission, which you can just barely see up in there, and there's one in front of it. Those are where your inlet and outlet are for a transmission, and I'm going to do an external cooler. I wanted to do all AN lines, so that's why I ordered those. But anyways, we're going to get to work. I'm going to install the 160-degree thermostat into this. It came with some gaskets and that kind of stuff. Get on the engine, and then see where else the day takes us. One last thing I wanted to show you guys since I last saw you. I picked up a new to me 2015 Husqvarna TC 125. And a little backstory on this, I've been looking for a TE 125 or a 150 since May. And I just cannot find one that I like the price on. And so I found this about 2 hours north of me, and I went up this morning and grabbed it. It's, like I said, it's a 15 125. It's had a bunch of engine work done to it. It's still stock. Suspension work, no one knows how many hours are on it because it's a motocross bike, and no one knows how many owners it's had. It's all a guess, but the bike checks out. It's pretty clean, and I paid less than that paid less for it than most people are paying for 20-year-old YZ 125s and CR 125s. So I'll give you a little walk around, but it's probably gonna be windy, so I might cut that out, and I'm just not gonna talk. It might not be as windy as I thought, but pretty much all stock, 100%, except the suspension has been rebuilt. FMF fatty, and it's got a seat cover on it. Otherwise, pretty new tires, and yeah, it's all pretty much stock. I know it's been raced because there's an AMA racing sticker on it, but I might end up racing it too, so who really cares? As long as it was taken care of, I don't really care if anyone raced it. So this is a new addition to the family, to the fleet, and pretty happy about it. Pretty happy about the purchase, and definitely the price.
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. It if you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick. You left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded.
Alrighty, so coming back to you with an update. Because I was using the GPS this morning, my phone didn't have a whole lot of battery to record some time lapse, but since it's been on the charger, I have gotten this pulley cleaned up and its little washer. We got this pulley on, water pump is on, torqued, and after that, I was like, okay, I can almost put the belt on. Forgot I need a power steering pump. Now, Alec has 3 power steering pumps. 1, 2, and 3. 2 of them are Hydro Boost, 1 is not. And guess what? All 3 of them are pretty much junk. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get the belt on today. I need to order a power steering pump. Big boo-hoo there. The other thing I ran into, which I need to just call On3 and figure out what's going on here, because this turbo manifold, not only is it in the way of the air compressor lines, but it's also in the way of the coolant line for the heater core. So not sure, probably just gonna have to make some custom stuff, but I don't know who makes a metal Y for that, so I need to figure that out. So I'll call them because they've already covered that hump or crossed that bridge or whatever. And the last thing that I've been working on for quite a while now, I took all the coils off the brackets, cleaned the brackets, cleaned the coils. A couple of them got a fresh coat of spray paint just to make them look like they're going on a, couple $1,000 engine. So those are in, they're hooked up on both sides. And that's about what I got done so far. So I'm not exactly sure where I'm going after this, but I'll check in with you in a little bit. Alrighty guys, just checking back in with you. Got a couple things done since I last saw you. One thing I did was I got the adapter harness for the 4L80 in, and here's the 2 wires for the front input shaft speed sensor that need to go into the PCM. I am just holding off on landing these because I want to route the wires with the fender on here when this fuse block is sitting on the fender, just to make it look clean. So I didn't land them yet, but will soon. The second thing that I got done is the Fuel pump level wires are connected. I did get an email back from Here on Speed, and they said that polarity did not matter for that. So got that connected, and that's done. And then the next thing I did was I started to clean up these cab to frame ground straps. And you can see the top one has a nice little rubber grommet on it. I need to get that rubber grommet or something similar for the bottom, because it bottoms out. The bolt has a shoulder on it and it bottoms out before this ground strap is tight. So need to find one of those, or maybe just a big washer or something like that. But yeah, those are the couple things I got done. I am, it's getting a little later in the afternoon. I'm pretty much ready to call it for the day. I got a couple parts I got order, power steering pump, and I need a bracket for the gear selector for the cable on the side of transmission. So I need to find that too. So anyways, thanks a ton for watching this video. I'm getting pretty excited because once I bring a fender over, we're gonna start pretty much finishing up all the wiring. And then from there, maybe we can bump the key and see what the cab thinks of its new home. So pretty excited about that. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, maybe tomorrow. That'd probably be a separate video, but at the very worst, see you next week. Thanks again. Go work on your stuff. Peace.